Hi guys. So today I'm doing something different. I'm going to copy a makeup tutorial. So I want to get back into wearing makeup. I kind of fell off the wagon. That's probably like my last month of pregnancy. I wasn't really wearing makeup anymore. I just didn't have the energy, didn't care enough to bother. But now I feel like I want to, get back onto the doing good with myself. Like I want to get my body back. I want to wear makeup. I want to do my hair. I want to do all that stuff. So today I'm lucky. Kaya's asleep right now, and Alina, she's awake, but she's chilling. I just fed her, so she's chilling in bed with dad. So let's look up a tutorial. So I just went to YouTube and I typed in clean girl makeup tutorial, and I'm looking for something kind of recent, so kind of get that newer like style of makeup. This first one looks nice. The first thing that popped up for me has 158,000 views, called the Clean Girl Makeup Look by Blissful Brie. She's pretty. But usually when I look up makeup tutorials, I try to find people who have like similar eye shape or similar face shape, just because obviously that's going to be more relatable to myself and easier to like translate from their tutorial to my face. Who do I want to copy? Oh, Eman has one. I like her tutorial. She's very like natural looking. Let's use hers. And so all I have on so far is just moisturizer. I just took a shower, moisturized. I could use Bare Minerals Prime Time. This is the one I got. That's a sample. Because I'm going to be using the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. And this one kind of acts funny with a lot of moisturizers. Like if I don't use specific moisturizers, it'll bead up really easily. Like that's actually why I can't even use a serum before I put that foundation on, because it'll bead up. Even if I let it soak in for like 10-15 minutes, it'll still like, it just messes with the texture. So we'll put on the one from Bare Minerals because that's meant to play nice with this one. All right, and I'm trying to work fast because it never fails. Kids just know when you're doing something, and that's when they want to wake up and scream and need something. Yeah, she's doing like, okay, so here's the thing. She's doing like a lot of skin prep work, which is probably the secret behind this clean girl makeup look, but I do not own a lot of those things. Okay, well, let's just go in with mine. This is what I'm using. Complexion Rescue, I am buttercream. They're really gonna cut the grass right outside my window. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I know you can still hear it a little bit, but I shut the doors and windows to kind of mute it. And I would just wait and film this later, but that's not gonna happen with 2 under 2. You gotta do things when you can. So I'm using the shade Buttercream in the Complexion Rescue from Bare Minerals. And I just put it on with my fingers, honestly, because usually I'm in a rush. And it's more of like a tinted moisturizer than anything, to be honest. Maybe I should turn some light on so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, so I'm sure there's a better way to apply this. But I actually bought the brush that they recommended with it when I went to the Bare Minerals store and bought this. But I actually don't care for it. I feel like it just spreads everything around. It doesn't really work it into my skin the same way that my fingers can. So this is what I do. And I get it on my eyelids because they're always discolored, right? All right, looking good. And I'm always sure to like extra blend under the jaw because that's where I always mess up. And then you see like streaks. You know when you get in the car and you pull down the visor, you're like, oh my God, like that's what I look like. Okay. So that's that. What's she doing next? What are we doing, lady? Okay, actually first I'm going to use my eye brightener, the Fenty eye brightener. Shade Rose Quartz number 1. This stuff is super good. Like I said, on days when I just am in a rush, I don't even bother with concealer. I just put a little bit of this on, like just this much, like tiny. And just dab it right where I need it, right in the dark circles. Okay, maybe a little more than that. I'm a little tired. Alina was up every hour for a feed last night, so that was fun. But we went to the doctor yesterday, went to the lactation consultant, and she has gained 1 pound in like the last 6 days, which they only expect to see like 5 to 7 ounces of weight gain in that time period at her age. And this little piggy gained a whole pound. So gonna be a little Asian sumo baby apparently. which is funny because I feel like Kaya ate more when she was breastfeeding, but she didn't gain as much weight. Alina's like packing it on. Maybe it's because she knows she's like a younger child and she needs to bump up her weight to be able to hold her own against Kaya once she starts moving around. Yeah, so you see the difference that made? Like, just brightens. Like, you can still see there's dark circles. You know, it's not concealer, but it helps. Like, it just helps kind of lift and brighten. All right, so what's next? What are we doing? Oh, hello, concealer. I'm going to use... Okay, so this is in shade Fair 1N. And I'm going to use a mirror for this so I don't mess up. So I'm just going to do it, like, right here on the inner part. And then a little bit of lift on the outer part. And then lift in here. And then straight out here. So this is how I've seen some people saying like the new concealer look. Maybe I'm not doing it perfect, but we'll see. My warrior paint. So I like to let the under eye one set a little bit. That way the eye brightener has a little bit of time to dry and set before I go smearing concealer all over it. And this Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue, it's pretty lightweight. Like, it's not covering blemishes or anything. It doesn't even color all of my discoloration. It still definitely shows my cheeks have a little bit of discoloration. But I don't mind that. I prefer a more natural look on the day-to-day. I only wear like the full coverage stuff if I'm going to work at night, like bartending or whatever. Or if we're going out at night, then I'll wear it. But I've started my working out, just gentle workout, like yoga and stuff, nothing crazy. And I'm trying to walk more and stay on my feet more now that I've recovered from the birth. Well, you know, mostly recovered. And I'm trying to eat better, drink my adrenal cocktails, all that good kind of stuff. Okay, and whatever's left over, I kind of rub on my eyes just to help with that discoloration a little bit more. Do we see that? I think it looks good. I mean, it's not as like dewy as hers, but I also didn't put on like the watermelon juice serum and all that kind of stuff. I actually used to own that one. I didn't really notice. Maybe I used it wrong, but like I felt like it wasn't working like miracles the way people make it look like on Instagram or TikTok or whatever. Okay, so what's next? Next, she's going in with some cream bronzer. I have that. I have the Tarte cream bronzer. This one. And I have it in the shade Seychelles, Seychelles. You see Kaya's little fingerprint mark in there? Yep, that was her thumb. So that's cool. Okay, so where's my brush? Brush. Got it. We are just going to do a little bit of this. Just a big looping motion. And a little bit of this. So I always feel like my face is so uneven. Like I have a hard time getting my contour and bronzer to match on both sides. And then we'll blend. Bring it up. Blend. And bring it up. Okay. And then I will go in at the top from my big old 5 head. Now, I am not the best at makeup. It's kind of a pain to me. I wish I didn't have to bother with it. When I was younger, I didn't bother with it, but, you know, I'll be 30 here in a month. So, can't be running out with no makeup on every day anymore. And then a little bit down here. Just to kind of carve that out. Yeah? Do I like my couch cover? It's because the couch used to be white and, you know, with kids and dogs, it is not white anymore. No matter what I do to it, it looks just gross with all the stains. So we covered it. This couch cover doesn't fit very well. It's from Target. It's very loose. It just looks this way because I just tucked everything in right now. But as soon as you sit on it, all those things come out. It's super loose, but, you know, it's convenient. I can take it off and wash it all the time. Actually, I need to wash it today. Bronzer's on. And then I go over it with a powder just to help. I feel like the clean girl, like, they don't really use powders, but I don't know. I feel like I need it just to help set because we don't run our air conditioning, so it can get a little sweaty in here. There we go. Just a super light. This is from Iconic London. This is old. I got this in like an Ipsy or a BoxyCharm or something like that. Okay, what next, girl? Let's see. She's blending her bronzer. Skip, 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 skip. She's using cream blush. I have a cream brush. I have this from Milk. I got the sample size, but I don't really care for it. I feel like it doesn't blend out super well for me. So maybe I'm just doing something wrong, but you know what? Let's just try it. She's using cream. I'm going to use cream. Let's try. And if I look crazy, I just won't go anywhere today. Let me see where she applies it. So she goes, she's using the Makeup by Mario one. Fancy. So she's going right on top of the cheeks, kind of from the outer eye. Oh, that was a lot. Okay, let's see. And then she just pats it out with her fingers. Okay, this isn't working. See what I mean? Like, I guess it's kind of working. Well, it's on. Let's move on. No stress. Now she is going in with, so she brushed her brows. She has really thick, beautiful brows. Mine are microbladed and tattooed on, but when I got them done last year after Kai was born, the lady asked, you know, like, do you want them done to be more natural or do you wear makeup every day? And back then I wasn't really wearing makeup. So I told her, oh, just go more natural. But now that I'm wearing makeup, when I get them redone, I'm going to ask her to kind of like do them up a little bit more. But you know what, for today, I'm not going to bother. Eyebrows are my least favorite step of makeup, which is why I paid to get them done. All right, we're skipping that. What's next? She has an eyebrow gel. Maybe I should get an eyebrow gel. I don't have an eyebrow gel. Now she's going in with some powder. I guess just kind of in her like oily spots around her nose. I never set my concealer. That's what I never did. Oh, maybe she's setting her concealer now. That makes sense. Come on, Kylie. Use the brains, setting the concealer. I totally forgot we skipped that step. So I'm going to take, this is the Laura Mercier, or no, Hourglass. This is Hourglass Veil translucent setting powder. Remember, y'all remember when this stuff was like the thing on Instagram, on YouTube? Everyone used it. Where's my brush? Okay. Get me a little brush, just the slightest bit. And just tap, 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 tap. Okay. And then other side. Kind of focusing it on where I initially put the concealer and then just spreading it out. Okay. So I use the veil for under my eyes, and then I actually use a different powder for the rest of my face. I use the Maybelline Lasting Fix Banana Powder. So get a little bit of this. Dab, dab. Right around where I put that concealer. I use this one on the other areas because this one I feel like has more pore filling properties. Like I feel like it helps this area look better. Then all around here. I didn't even put any on my chin. Totally forgot that section. Oh well. Do this. And almost there. Okay, so she's setting her concealer. And then she's just jumping straight to mascara. I have lash extensions on, so I will not be putting on mascara on my upper eyes. I'm actually going to take a break from my extensions. I think next, I have a December appointment already, but I think after that, I think I'm going to take a break from my lashes. Give them a rest and see how I like it. But what's probably going to happen is I'm going to not have them, and then I'm going to be like, oh man, like I miss them, and then go get them redone. But never know till you try, right? So this is my favorite lip gloss in the world. This is the Fenty Beauty Fenty Glow lip gloss. This is my favorite one. I feel like it's just like the perfect natural color. Like it gives me just a little bit of tint and a lot of gloss. So I could wear it even if I'm not wearing any makeup. I can put this on and I don't look crazy. Okay, so she didn't do this, but I need to because I have 2 under 2 and I'm not sleeping. This is the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in Boundless Bisque. It's just a nude color pencil. And just a little bit on the inner waterline. Just to help me look a little bit more awake. because that's my goal, is to look like I actually got a block of sleep, not woken up every hour. That's that. What's she doing now? She's doing highlight. She has, what highlight is she using? She's using the Giorgio Armani Fluid Sheer Highlight, a liquid highlight. I don't have a liquid highlight. I have this glow kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Sugar Glow Kit. And once again, you see Kaya? Can you tell where Kaya was touching? I use the Butterscotch shade down in the bottom corner. And I will just take this little bit of... Now, I feel like this part, I can really see why a liquid one would make a difference. Because if everything else is liquid on your face, like, or cream, I feel like a powdered highlight might just kind of bring it down. But, oh well, work with what you got. A little under the eyebrows. And then just a touch over here on this. Trying to see like where the light catches, like kind of like right here. And then right here. There we go. So she's tapping in her highlighter. She looks so pretty. She looks very natural. Her eyebrows are so thick and bushy. And she's done. She just put her hair up. She's done. Let me throw a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes and I will be done. I'm using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I got hooked on this because Tati, you know, Tati Beauty, she uses it. And she always says it's the best drugstore one. So that's what I use. And I think we're there. That's it. So what do you think? I mean, it's definitely helpful. Like, I feel like I definitely have much more like awake glowiness to me. I like it. I'm into it. I need to go do my hair, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I hate doing my hair. But otherwise, yeah, that's it. I'll leave a link to her video that I followed below. And otherwise, bye.